All right, what's up, guys? Hey, we have kind of a special video today. Today I decided to do something totally crazy, and I'm gonna go out fishing with my grandpa's old antique fishing lures. So let's take a look at them. Micah, you got them right there, buddy?
Yep.
You open them up?
Yep.
Let's see what's in there. Can you open it?
Okay, right down.
We got it? Here, hold on. Watch out. There we go. There we go. Wow, look at that.
Whoa. So I show you all the...
Those are pretty cool, Hayes. This was my grandpa's fishing stuff.
Yep.
Like how you have a grandpa, you know? This is my grandpa's stuff.
What's this one? What?
When I was a kid, you guys, I was like mesmerized by this tackle box right here. I still remember that it was at my grandpa's attic, and I used to go up there and check out the lures all the time. My favorite lure was this one right here, the Muskie Hound, and it's a spinner bait. Not a spinner bait, but an inline spinner. And this one here was made in Wausau, Wisconsin in 1950. So that's really cool. In this box, we actually have fishing regulations from 1950.
You should look at this one.
You like that one?
Yeah.
There's a lot of cool lures in here. There's a lot of cool head-in lures. Like this is one of them. This is like a popper from the 1950s, all made of wood. Really cool.
And this is one.
I had a lot of people tell me that I was crazy for taking these lures out and fishing with them,
Mama,
but
and then I found another one.
yeah, that's cool, buddy.
Yeah.
So I had a lot of people tell me I was crazy for taking these lures out fishing, but the reality is I think my grandpa would want me to take them out and use them at least one time and try to catch some fish with them. And you know, my grandpa passed away 10 years ago or so, and I think that, you know, if he was here today, he'd want me to catch some fish with these. So after we take them out today, I'm going to display them and hang them up. I already made the decision that if I lose one, I'm not going to get upset about it, but I definitely just, you know, don't want to lose any. I went out and got some new steel leaders, some pretty strong steel leaders, hoping we don't get bit off by pike or anything like that. But that's it, guys. Let's go out and do some fishing.
Are these like rocks or something? Are these rocks?
Those are like sinkers.
Oh. They're sinkers? They're sinkers?
Look at this one.
Whoa.
It's like supposed to look like a mouse. This is like a fire tiger colored mouse.
Yep.
It's pretty cool. Look at this one here.
I
think this one could catch a fish tonight. So they're already biting on lures that look like this.
But look at this one.
Just a regular hook.
Yep.
All right, guys, I'm starting the trip off with the Muskie Hound. So, man, I hope I don't lose this bait. This is the bait that I was always like mesmerized by. This was like my favorite one in the box. And so, anyways, I'm gonna try to see if we can catch a fish on it. Maybe this has never even caught a fish before. I don't know. It's from 1950 from Wausau, Wisconsin. So let's see if we can catch one. All right. Wow, this bait looks awesome in the water. Bucktail, that was the word I was looking for, not a spinnerbait. So it's a 1950s bucktail, the Muskie Hound. It's gonna catch one. I mean, it looks phenomenal, and I bet you I'm gonna catch one. I bet you it's gonna happen soon. Okay, here's my next lure of choice, right there. I have all the original boxes for these lures, but I don't know what lures go in what boxes, so I don't know what this is. I think it's an old head-in lure from 1950. It says Paw Paw on the lip, if that means anything to anyone, I don't know. Man, it looks awesome, and it looks pretty similar to a crankbait that I've been using out here to catch a lot of fish. So we're gonna try it. It looks really cool in the water. Let's take a look at it. It's still on. I don't know if it came off. It might have come off. Now it's there. It's a little pike. Ha! I did it! Nice. Do some aerial stuff for me. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Look at that bait there. All right, that's for you, Grandpa. Nice. It might be a little pike, but man, it's really cool for me to catch them on this bait. So I'll probably retire this lure now, and we'll get ready to hang that one on the wall. But here we did it with a bait from 1950. Very cool. All right, here's my next lure I'm going to try. That jointed crankbait from the 1950s. It says Molly Comet on it. If that means anything to anybody, it says Molly Comet right there. And it looks pretty cool in the water, and I think it's going to catch us some fish. Let's take a look at it. Okay, so this is the next bait I'm going to try. This on the bottom it says... Actually, I don't know what it says. I can't read it. This says something. I can't read it. So this bait, I don't know if it was designed to be a popper or what, but it's got this huge wobble to it, so it wobbles really wide in the water. Okay, good fish. Okay, check that out on that crazy wobble bait. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to throw this little head and lure. This lure looks different than the rest of them in the box. It almost looks newer or something. But I looked him up, like I Googled it, and it's still an old one. It's from 1950. And this is called the Heddon River Runt. It's a little smaller one. We've been throwing little bigger baits today, and we're having a hard time getting bit. So I'm going to cast this right now. See if I can get one. Oh yeah, there we go. Nice first bass on my grandpa's lures. Nice. Thanks. Okay, good fish. Kind of good, better than the last ones. There, look at that. My second cast on this old Heddon lure right here. Is that lure? So that's an old school Heddon lure, the smaller one. That was my second cast on it. Yeah. Man, my grandpa would have loved to see this today, man. He would have been so pumped to see his fishing lures getting used. Yeah, look at that, right there. Well, guys, it was really cool to be out fishing with my grandpa's lures for a little bit. So, you know, I got 3 fish. We didn't smash them, but you know, also I was, you know, being careful not to lose them, and you know, I'm using lures that I'm not really used to, but it was really cool. There were some really sweet lures in there. So I want to thank my grandpa up in heaven. Thanks for letting me use your lures today, Grandpa. And at the end of this video, I'm gonna just show you guys all of the lures that are in that box. And if you guys think any of them are worth anything, I'm not gonna sell them, but you know, if you think if they're worth anything, or if you know what kind they are or anything like that, just let me know. I do have the original boxes for all of them, but I don't know which ones go in which boxes. So anyways, comment below if you know that, and we'll catch you next time on Fighting the Fish.
Fighting the fish. Fighting the fish.